Hello everyone, it's Sandra aka Shorty with Shorty's Chat. I'm back again with another live video. I wanted to talk to you about a craft that I want to try working on sometime this week. I want to get started on it anyway. I saw these. So, you flatten the paper towel. Yeah, a paper towel tube or a toilet paper tube. And what you do is you take the tube and you flatten it. You flatten it down, nice and flat, and then you take a pair of scissors and you cut little strips off. Matter of fact, maybe I have one empty. I can show you what I'm talking about. 1 second here. Well, I look to see. I believe I have an empty one. I can show you what I'm talking about. Yep, I have one empty right here in front of me. 1 second, and then grab some scissors, and I will show you. So, you have this toilet paper tube. It's empty. You want to remove all the little bits of paper from it. Sometimes, particularly if you buy the generic toilet paper, the tube will be clean, just like this. There won't be no glue on it. There won't be any paper on it, nothing. Take it with your fingers and flatten it, like so. If you want it to be a lot flatter than that, take the scissors. I use this part here, the handle that you use to hold on to it, and just go across there like so. Well, oh, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I take it and I go across like that, and just get it good and flat. Let me see if I back my phone up some more so you can see what I'm doing. Maybe. No, it's still not enough. Hold on. Let's figure this out. There we go. Now you can kind of see what I'm doing. There, see, I'm flattening it. With the handle, I'm getting in there and I'm flattening it. Okay, so I have it flat. Let me just bring the phone back up this way now, because it is just too far back. Okay. Then what you want to do is decide how wide or narrow you want the strips to be. Now, I've seen videos where they'll take a ruler and a ruler or even a tape measure or whatever, and they'll measure out and get with a pen or a pencil and they'll mark a little line at the top here where the fold was at, this way, it doesn't matter, or both ways sometimes, and they'll start cutting it. For me, it doesn't need to be that accurate. I just eyeball it. I say, okay, I want it to be about this wide. I've got my strip here. I can take that strip, if I want to make the other ones to be the same size, I can take that strip and use it as a guide when cutting my other strips. Now, to save time, I won't cut the whole thing, but you'll see. There was the tube. I flattened it. I've cut strips. You'll cut strips out that look like this until you've cut the entire tube up into these little strips. Then you will take these little strips here. You want to kind of open them up like so. Take the other one and do the same. Kind of open it up like so. The quickest way, in my opinion, to paint these, because I don't think you really want to leave them the bare color they are, this is my opinion now, take them outside. Get a trash bag or some old newspaper you might have, lay them out there on your yard. Or if you have a big porch, maybe lay them on the porch. Get some spray paint and spray paint these babies in whatever color you want. Black, red, gold, purple, whatever color you want it. Once you get them all spray painted inside and out, by the way, inside and out, get some glue. If you don't have a hot glue gun, which like I do not have a hot glue gun. I keep saying I'm going to get one when I go to Walmart or the dollar store, and I never remember to get one. But I do have this Bond Forever Glue, E6000. And I love using that for crafting. But anyway, so once you get it nice and painted inside and out, and oh, I did forget to mention, you could use craft paint and get in there with a brush. I just think the spray paint is quicker. So, anyway, put a dab of glue, and it doesn't really take a lot. This is just a piece of cardboard. Put a dab of glue here, put a dab of glue here on the outside. Take the two ends, line them up at the bottom by putting your finger down there at the bottom and kind of getting them, lined up at the bottom, and glue them together. You'll have more of these. You can go all the way around and make it into like a circle. You could just put like 3 of these, like one here, one in the middle, and one that way. When you get enough of them together, then you can take, if you want to make it look like flowers on a tree, or maybe leaves on a tree or something, when you get done, take some construction paper of some kind or something, and cut out what look like branches. Or freehand them if you're good at drawing. Or I should say in this case, painting rather. If you're good at that. Paint out you some little branches that these are going to hang off of. Now, what I have envisioned, and that's another thing I have seen, I'll show you here. For this, I'll need to turn the camera. Let me see if I remember how to do it. Yes, I do. What I have seen done is where they color these, and they just stick them right on the wall. They actually glue them to the wall itself. I would never do that. Because for me, sorry, trying to get it back. And it doesn't want to come back. There we go. For me, I would never do that. Because to me, it would ruin the wall. What I would do, what I'm going to do, I should say, I'm going to get a big piece of poster board. And I'm going to decide how I want these on the poster board. Before gluing them down, what I will do is to set them on the poster board a way that I think that they look nice. And then I'll start to place them on the poster board with some glue. Now what I may do, once I get the design that I like, is take with a pencil and go around probably from the inside. I think it's easier to trace it that way. And just trace the outline of the inside like this with a pencil. So that way, when I remove these one by one, I know exactly how they went on, and I won't have to worry about, oh, I messed it up. That's not how I envisioned it. That's not how I envisioned in my mind that I wanted the picture to look, But there is always the option of set them all down on the poster board the way you like, and then just like, for example, just lift up one, put some glue around the outer edge right there, on whichever side is going to face down on the poster board. Glue that down, press that down, then do the next one and so forth and on, one at a time, instead of taking the whole thing off and then putting it back on. That is another way of doing it. But if you do what I said that I might do, which is to take a pencil and do an outline, I don't really think that you'll see the pencil mark. You might, but in particular, if you do it lightly, I don't think so. What I would like to do is to take these and paint them black, and then take some gold, not spray paint, but gold craft paint, and just like drizzle gold on each and every one of them individually. Just take and just squeeze some gold. Not like this, I'm sorry, like this way, here like that, and here like that. So it just has hints of gold on it. Another option is to use gold leaf after you paint it. Now gold leaf is expensive. The real stuff it is, the real gold leaf. But you get this imitation stuff that you just rub it on. But I don't know if it'll put the gold on there or not. Now, maybe I can get away with doing it with spray paint. But I really don't know though. Because I was thinking maybe with spray paint, but instead of actually, like, if I could control it and just mist it here and there, it might look alright. I don't know. The other thing I was thinking is to take you can take the spray paint and like spray a bunch of it onto some kind of little plastic tray that you're going to throw away later anyway, or onto a paper plate that you're going to throw away later on, something disposable, And then you take and dip a toothpick in there, and just dip a toothpick in there, and then just take the toothpick the tip of it's going to have a little bit of gold in it, and just go like this and just make like, I guess like variations in there of gold. Not in a pattern, just in any random order. Another thing I was thinking maybe I could do the same thing but with the craft paint. Squeeze some onto the disposable plate, bowl, whatever, and the toothpick. And another idea I was thinking too is to get a Q-tip and dip the Q-tip into the gold paint, and the Q-tip will act like a stamp. And just like put dots of gold on it. I don't know. I'm going to play with one of them. and or a couple of them, and get some designs and decide on which one I like better. But what I really would like is if I could figure out how to do a marbling effect. I would like that a lot. But I'd have to, I guess, look on YouTube to see how to do a marble effect on crafts and see how that would work. There is the other thing that can be done, like I believe I've seen this done too. Sorry, when people get, it was itching me there. People get some of this like sticky contact paper, like you use to line shelves, or some people cover their countertop with it, or a piece of their wall with it. Some people use it for their furniture, you know, to cover dressers and tables and whatnot. I could get some of this contact paper that has the colors I want, the black and gold in it, and I could stick that onto this like this, you know, and get it all the way around. But I don't know if I want to go that route or not. It all depends. When I work on something like a craft, I mean, it's got to be something, you know, that, hey, I figure I can do it because it's easy, and also it's cheap. Oh, I want to show you the dresser that I was working on the other day. I believe I commented about this dresser that I had stained in coffee, and I want to show you here the finish. It's kind of dark in this room, and I guess I should have did this in the daylight, but maybe you can still see it. As a matter of fact, hold on a minute. I've got a way so that you can see it. Well, I hope you'll be able to see it, to be able to tell how it looks. I'm going to turn the camera again for a minute. I don't know if you can really tell or not, but I have stained it. And then I put this polyacrylic on it, which I looked up a lot of videos that told me what kind of stain to put on this dresser, how to treat it after it's been stained with instant coffee. And one of them said to give it a glass finish, you want to use some resin mixed with, I forgot what else. And then another one said that if you just want a shiny finish, you know, to use polyacrylic. So I just wanted a shiny finish. I didn't want a glass finish. So I used polyacrylic. See there? I'll show you what one of the inside one of the drawers looks like. Oops, sorry. As you can see there, I got it on the inside of the drawer too. It started out, I wasn't going to stain the inside of the drawer. You can see I made some mistakes, like, I don't know if you can really tell, but like, and there's a big glob there that didn't get spread out. There's one there too. See? I didn't really, it started out, I wasn't even going to do the drawers. I said, you know what? Because who's going to see the inside of the drawers? And less when I have clothes in the drawer. Who's going to see the inside of the drawer? But then I decided, you know what? Then what happened was I spilled some of the stuff. So then I had no choice. Sorry. So then what happened was I spilled it and I had no choice. I had no choice but to go ahead and stain the whole inside of it because I had that big glob of coffee in there. And then what ended up happening is, well, I did one drawer, and I said, well, guess what? Now I'm going to have to do more drawers. I'm going to show you the stuff that I used to stain it with. And it's this right here. See? Polyacrylic. Minwax polyacrylic. This stuff wasn't really all that expensive. I don't really remember how much I paid for it. I believe it was under 15 bucks, so not bad. And I did comment before that the instant coffee I got was, I believe, under $5, so not bad at all. So, anyway, I will be posting some pictures on Facebook about this project here that I was discussing with you to show you what I'm talking about for those of you who still, even though I explained it thoroughly, don't know what I'm talking about. And I'll be posting videos as I work on this project to show you how it's going along and, you know, what's going to happen next with it. There is another thing I do want to show you guys. Excuse my back for a minute. I'm coming. is a picture right here. This picture, I wanted to share this with you guys. Hopefully you can see that really well. I took this picture when I was in Mexico with my husband. We were at one of his family members, and they have a lot of chickens and roosters that they let roam around free out there. This one just happened to be tied up by the foot, as you can see. I don't know the reason for that. But anyway, I liked the color of the rooster. I liked the fact that he was tied up there, just, you know. And then there's the background is really pretty with this bicycle that has like this, I guess that's ribbon around it, or no, maybe it might be a curtain that's draped down and hitting the bike, I don't know. This old-fashioned dresser in the background and the wood, I just liked it. And I said, I've got to have a picture of it. Now, I took some other ones of other roosters and chickens, but this is the only one I really liked. The other ones I pretty much deleted. I wanted to get 3 of them and put them on the wall behind my TV. Put his back. I'll be right back with you. I'm going to turn this phone again so you can see what I'm talking about here. As you can see, I have hooks up there. And I had intended to get a frame and put this rooster picture right up there on this wall right here. But I got this other TV not long ago, and it's bigger than the one I originally had. So therefore, if I put it up there, what's going to happen is the TV is going to be blocking part of the picture, because I want a big frame. I want a huge one. So I've decided it's going to have to go on this wall. And I have my couch there. It's one of these L-shaped couches. I'll show you there. L-shaped, see? And so I'm going to end up putting it on this wall. And then if I get any more, which I was hoping to get 3, I'll put one on this panel next. And perhaps another one on this panel over here, by where you see that lamp in the corner. Or maybe over this way. On this one, I don't know yet. This wall here is dedicated to my son. He draws things for me and his daddy. And I put them up here to display his artwork. But I told him once I get pictures to go up there, that's going to come down. And he's going to have to find another place for it. So. But anyway, that's what I have going on at the moment. New project, because I finished the stuff that I was doing and getting paid for, so now I'm on to my own project again. Another one for me, me. And what else was I going to tell you? I know there was more I was going to say to you. And I swear, before I begin these videos, I have a ton of things I want to talk to you about. Then I hit record, and it starts counting down. 3, 2, 1, and I draw blank. I can't remember the things that I was going to talk to you about. So, but I'm guessing that was it. That's all I wanted to talk to you about for now, because I just honestly cannot think. Oh, I'm working on another freestyle song for the next time I go to karaoke at the VFW in Harker Heights. And I'll let you guys in on a little preview of that later on when I get it polished up. Or just wait until I go and do my thing and I have somebody record me and you'll see it then. I don't know. I'm working on it, but I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. It's a thing that comes and goes. So, for those of you who didn't see the video that I posted earlier today, where I went walking, my hair is I don't think it looks bad. But the lady who cut it didn't do it the way I wanted it. I showed her a picture. Now, for those of you who are friends with me on Facebook, or who have recently looked me up on Facebook, you've seen I posted a picture of how I wanted my hair to be. I showed her that picture that I got off the internet. I said, I want my hair cut to look like this. She said, okay, no problem. She started cutting and trimming away. And I could feel her getting shorter and shorter with the layers in there. Because my hair, before she cut it, even though it is still, as you can see, it is still to my shoulder. My hair, before she cut it, was a little bit more. It was maybe about to there. I don't know if you can tell how far there. And now look, I have to stretch it to get it to hit that mark right there where the seam is on my shirt sleeve. Anyway, so I'm disappointed. And after she got done and gave me the mirror, and of course I have to take off my glasses when they cut my hair, and I can't see without the glasses. So I put my glasses on, I grab the mirror, I look the back, I look the front, and I say, it doesn't look like the picture I showed you on my phone. She says, oh, I'm so sorry, but your hair is too short for that style. Well, what I have done for you is I have cut it, and I have trimmed it out, and I have put layers in it so that as it grows, you'll be able to put it in that style. But what you have to do now is don't let anybody else cut it. Nobody. Let it grow out until it gets really long. And you will see that it will take that shape and that style. And I told her, you should have told me that my hair was too short for that style. And I never would have had you cut it to start with. What I would have done is to tell you, okay, never mind. And I'll just wait until my hair gets long enough and then come back to you for you to cut it like that. No, we can't do that, huh? We can't tell somebody nothing. I'm telling you, I have yet to find a stylist that'll cut my hair the way I like it. When I was younger and going to school, there was this lady, I believe her name was Sharon, and she used to work at the JCPenney's hair salon, but this was years ago now, when I was in like middle school. She was the only one to ever cut my hair in a style that I really, really liked. And I haven't been able to find anybody that could repeat that style. I mean, it was a shorter style than this, but I really, really liked it. And there's another problem I have is these darn bangs. See these bangs? I hate bangs. Now in the picture, the lady had bangs. She had full-on bangs. And her hair, the bangs went and covered her eye and everything. But I told that lady specifically, I said, the only bang I want is like maybe just a little bit. Just this tiny little bit right here as a bang that I can do, like I could curl it under and to the side. She gave me all this that I could literally put in front. You see that? I don't like that. I told this woman I'm not a bang person. I don't like it. When the hair starts to grow, the bangs go in my eye. Then I have to go get the bangs trimmed. And it's just a lot of problems. So, that's all I got for now. And as always, if you've got any comments for me, comment below. Any questions for me, comment below. Hit up my Facebook page, Shorty's Arts and Crafts, and inbox me if you have any ideas for me. Anything. I'm here to listen. You want to talk about something? I'm here. Let's talk. Alright? Again, thanks for watching. Peace. Much love. God bless. I'm out.